Hello, my name is Zach Johnson. I'm an outside sales engineer with AAP Automation. Today we'll be taking you through how to remotely and securely connect to a drive or a machine using a Tosibox. In previous videos, we've shown how to go through the basic setups of an ABB drive as well as the field bus communication. So what is a Tosibox? We've got a short video for you here. To run you through the hardware we'll be using in today's demo, we have an ACS380 drive with motor, an Ethernet IP field bus card that's being routed to the Tosibox, which is connected to the internet, and here we have the Tosibox key, which gets paired with the box. And now I'll hand it off to Andrew to walk you through the steps of the Tosibox setup.
Okay, let's get started on the drive side. Right now I have the ACS380 hooked up directly to my computer. We're going to hop into the parameters, and if you've seen our field bus setup video, this is all very similar. We're just going to add one step to it so that it communicates with the lock. We're going to head down to 51, and we want to set up our IP address for the FINA card to match the network we're going to be on. So in this case it's going to be 10.19.55.150. Our subnet, you type in 24, but that represents a subnet of 255.255.255.0. And then the gateway is the IP address of the lock. So then the FINA card will be able to communicate to the lock, and you'll be able to control it remotely. So the lock IP address is 10.19.55.100. And that's all we need to set up on the drive side. Now we can head over to the Tosibox and set up the IP address of the FINA card, and then everybody will be able to communicate. So we have paired the key with the lock in our demo. I'm going to connect on this. Once you've paired it, you can plug the key into your USB. It'll open up this screen. As you can see, I've paired this key with several other of our demo locks. If it's red, it'll tell you that that lock does not have internet connection, so you can't connect to it. In this case, this is the one that we have connected to the drive. And once it connects, it automatically opens up the web browser interface. So we can see the IP address of the lock is 10.19.55.100. We're going to log in so we can edit changes. And now we can add a network device. So that would be our ABB drive. This is also where you could add HMIs, the PLC, everything that's going to be on your network that you want to have access to through the lock. And we're going to add a device. We're going to add the ABB ACS380 drive and the IP address that we put on the FINA card. So that was 10.19.55.150. We click Save. It'll add it to the list. It can take a couple seconds to pop up. And if it is connected and communicating to the lock, it'll turn green in another second here. So these are all the other keys that I have paired to this lock. If you don't have the key that I have, soft keys are available. And now we can see the ABB drive has turned green. So we know that the lock is communicating with the ACS drive and that we would have the ability to connect remotely.
Alright, all of our parameters are set up in the Tosibox and on the drive. I only have the key plugged into my USB. As you can see, the drive composer is able to connect to the drive, and now we can test for remote control. So I can give a speed reference, say 500 RPM, hit start, and we can see the live actual values start to increase as the motor slowly gets up to 500 RPM. So this is the same as if you were sitting next to it. We can change parameters. You can literally do anything else that you would do connected directly to the drive, but we're doing it remotely through the Tosibox.
I hope you've enjoyed our video on how easy it is to set up a Tosibox. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them to info@aapautomation.com. We also have other videos on our YouTube channel that you can watch. Feel free to give a like, subscribe, or share. Thanks for your time.